Hey guys, Eric Hobbs here, Under the Arch Sports. We're going to talk about Mizzou's wild win at Auburn 23-17 in two overtimes. Before we start, leave us a comment on this video about what you thought about that craziness. Like the video if you're so inclined, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Spotify. Frankly, there's no telling where this video is going to go because there's just so much that happened. If you watched our preview video, we told you this would be an ugly game. And we repeated like four times just because we knew it was going to be something like this. Jordan Hare has weird things happen, and we saw it. Uh, you have to start with what matters most. Missouri won the football game. Go back to August. I offer you 6-1, probably ranked in the top 15, and presumably game day going to be at Vandy for that matchup and a chance at 7-1 inside track to the playoff. You take that every time, right? So, yeah, you take that and you worry about the rest later. The defense, they had holes, yes, but they gave up in two overtimes. They gave up, I think it was what, 357 yards of offense was the total? Got it right here. 357 yards of offense. 207 yards passing, maybe a little bit more than you would have expected from a Jackson Arnold led offense, but that's not awful. 18 to 30 with a pick, no touchdown passes. Live with that. Uh, five sacks on Arnold. Yep. That's about what you were hoping for, just knowing what Auburn's offensive line was. And they picked off Jackson Arnold, his first pick of the season. He was closing in on Brady Cook's record for most pass attempts consecutively without a pick. So they preserved that record for Brady Cook. So that's pretty cool. And well, I don't know. Defense wasn't perfect. The offense almost asked them to be. And that's really why I think Mizzou fans, a lot of them are kind of, oh my gosh, we won, but is because the offensive line just got mauled. Both getting blown off the ball and whiffing on blocks. And that includes the tight ends, especially in 12 personnel. Not to mention the fact that Missouri at times was just totally unprepared for whatever scheme Auburn ran at them. Sometimes they were going after the wrong guy, sometimes they just whiffed. And it left Bo Prabula running for his life a lot. And that's why I think a lot of the blame that Prabula is getting for how the offense looked is unfair. How many times was he running for his life where he couldn't even go through his progressions because option one, he's covered. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get sacked. I got to run for his life. He only got sacked twice, to be fair. But how much of that was because he's mobile? Ah, guys, the offensive line, to some extent, it is what it is. We saw signs of this. Central Arkansas, there was that second quarter stretch where they couldn't block Central Arkansas. Gave up multiple sacks to UMass. And in the Alabama game, the offensive line was overmatched. Now, Auburn might be the best defensive line Missouri plays all season. If not the best, they are one of the best. So there is that. They are very good against the run. Top 10 in the country. You like to think it's going to get better just because of the opponent for most of the remaining games. So, yeah, ugly. But Bo Prabula, especially in the overtime, showed some shades of Brady Cook by being clutch. He was money in overtime. He was. And while some of his play may have made the game close, he won the game on the offensive side of the ball in the overtime. Now, defensively, Zion Young took over in overtime, beginning with the coin toss where he absolutely lost his mind and was caught on the hot mic. talking all sorts of craziness. And then he backed it up. He absolutely wreaked havoc in the overtime. And Jackson Arnold, I swear, Saturday night, he had nightmares about Zion Young. Oh, I'll say this for the offense. Donovan Lubade is giving Drinkwitz no choice but to get him on the field more. He is the best pure wide receiver on this team. There's some things Kevin Coleman can do based on experience and just sheer shiftiness. I think Olubide already is the best pure wide receiver Missouri has. He has to play. He just has to. 5 catches, 69 yards, but man, they were important. Good catches, great moves. He's got to be out there a lot. And honestly, having him emerge could be the one thing that helps loosen up defenses because defenses don't respect Missouri throwing a deep ball right now. And while Olubide is not a burner necessarily to go hit a home run ball, he's capable of that, I'm sure. And you get him on some crossing route 15, 20 yards down the field, even that is going to loosen up defenses. Something along those lines has to happen because the offensive line right now, yeah, it's a problem. And because of that, Prabila doesn't have time to throw a deep ball. Defenses know it. And hey, the book is out on Missouri. Load the box, play man on man on the outside, and you're in good shape. Missouri has to account for that. Olubide may be kind of the ace in the hole to help do that. I'm glad in the overtime, Robbie Meyer's kick that he missed barely. I'm glad that didn't burn him. It's an unfair position. This whole season is. Uh, I'm glad that he didn't lose Missouri a game on that kick. I will say on that sequence, Missouri did nothing on first down. Then they ran Hardy stretched to the left and got 6 yards. They had 3rd and 4 at the 19 on the left hash or thereabouts. I think everybody in the stadium was expecting Hardy run right, maybe the same play to the right, but work on getting the ball relatively centered. If you gain the first down, cool, get a touchdown hopefully. If not, you're not going to lose much. They're at the 19-yard line, still in field goal range. So even no gain, you're kicking a 37-yard or whatever it was. Instead, it was empty backfield, which made absolutely no sense. Quarterback keeper for no gain. Still on the left hash. So, I don't understand. That play call blew my mind, but here we are. Missouri still won. I guess that's really it. Remember that Missouri won. There were signs of Prabula progressing in that overtime. There's things to like. We'll see how that carries over into a game at Vandy where, hey, winner of that is 7-1. And I won't say he has to mess up to miss the playoffs, but it becomes an expectation. And, as of me filming this, it's expected but not confirmed. College game day is going to be at Mizzou. Well, at a Mizzou game, I mean. So we'll see. Expect that news sometime Sunday, I guess. And we'll have you covered on Tuesday with our preview of probably a top 15 matchup between Mizzou and Vandy. You ever think that was going to happen? Yeah, I know you didn't. Hey, until next time, thank you all for watching. This is Under the Art Sports.